Hi guys, it's Ravensley45 and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Today, after just recently finishing the story on my last recording, we're going to unlock Island Sanctuary, woo! So where I can actually have my own island, customize it, make it my personal farming village. So let us talk with this coolest carrier over here, right here. Seeking Sanctuary. The clueless crier employs Satoru's boutique. Explicitly does not recognize you. Good day to you, my lady. Come to see Satoru's boutique in the flesh? No doubt. Might I interest you in one of our most fabulous silk socks? They're so comfortable you won't even realize you're wearing them. No. What's that? You're acquaintance of the proprietress? The one and only. Heavens! You're that Taurus! Mistress Tardy has told me a lot about you! Come to think of it, I was to inform her immediately if you have happened to stop by. Please wait here just a moment, I'll go fetch her immediately. And here comes Miss Tataru. There you are, Torius. Sorry to keep you waiting. Business is booming and I can't hardly keep up. Not that I'm complaining. I feel that it was only yesterday I was welcoming you as my first customer. Yet, look at us now. How time flies, yeah. But I'm sure you're wondering why I speak to you with you. I have this surprise gift, in fact. A gorgeous exclusive above all property registered. Island Sanctuary. What now? You heard that right. I, Tataru Turu, am I presenting you with your very own island. I know you'll be tempted by Dumira with, are you certain, or you're far too kind. Quite certain, and yes, I know, but I hope you can accept this gift in spirit of friendship. I have seen the weight of the burden you carry firsthand, after all. You rose to become a champion of yours, and now you're a hero across the stars and beyond, which leaves the few places where you might be free to duty and exceptions. As I consider you where you might find such oasis, an idea wash over me like an outcoming tide. The sea in an island paradise with naught but the serenity of nature for moms. Even you should find it free to relax. So what do you say? Yes? 1,000 times yes? It is as though you read my mind. What are you waiting for? Toss me to the hole and set sail! It's as though you read my mind, Tataru. Oh, I am clairvoyant. Didn't you know? By the by, I see great fortune in your immediate future. I wonder. Truly, there is no time like the present to be on our way. We make for the mobile dry docks. Look for a Bowden, a skipper near the Aetherite. He should be expecting us. Okay. Wow, this jingle is completely different from the other ones we've been hopping upon for Endwalker. I'm guessing this is just specifically just for, you know, Island Sanctuary. Okay, so dry docks. That's in Lonosia. Okay. Dry docks. Benjamin, Kiedelis, Ferryman, and look at all the people just AFKing here. I would imagine there'd be a lot more people when this first got released. Artorias! Are ye? The little mistress told me to expect ye. She said to be but won't be long shortly herself, but speak all the devil. Oh, Todd, are you getting prepared just for this excursion? Artorias, I thought you would dress light for our voyage, given the notorious humidity of the Southern Isles. I trust everything's in order, Belden. Aye, just give me the hour and we're ready to set sail. Ye nothing to fear where we're going. Not since a marauder with a ooze of sense of mauling up their axes? I think it's mauling. This whole island sanctuary business came from the Admiral. Recklessly we need something to do, now piracy's off the table. Matter of fact, just look at me, a bloody standing up citizen fearing folks around. Ain't rude, ye packing rather light for a venture of this sort. You do realize you're responsible for bringing your own tools and supplies, you know? Not to worry, we procure everything there. Ye what now? How in the hell do you plan to do that? Oh, I have a little something in mind. Just let you say the idea was good enough to lend us a permit. Is that so? Well, best of luck to your boat. I'm sure you're just itching to see what new domain, so I'll fill you in all the juicy details once we arrive. Maybe I have dressed for the occasion, but that's fine. Make ye your preparations. We'll leave the port the moment ye give the word. I'll be waiting for you on the ferry, Artorias. Alright, Totoro. Island Sanctuary now accessible. Yay! This just mean more people got here. Ahoy there, lass! Where can I take ye? Travel to my island, please. Artorias! Look towards the horizon! Beautiful, isn't it? Indeed it is. My own very own island. Look at all those sheeps. Be careful now. In the Pisces though. There's nothing like a sea voyage to rekindle the adventuring spirit. So, what do you think? This untamed island is yours to cultivate as you see fit. Or not, as it were. If nothing else, think of it as your personal hideaway. A not-so-secret one, to say the least. Island Sanctuary. Man, I'm gonna spend hours on end just to customize this to my own liking. Alright, we're here in Island Sanctuary. Boop, boop. Alright, let's talk to Totoro. A refreshing caress of the wind. The shooting whispers of the waves. How liberating. I admit, I've been looking forward to joining you here. Now, this may come to a surprise, but the isle was once commandeered by a band of pirates and used it as a supply base. Fortunately for us, the group disbanded years ago. The island has now since largely returned to its natural state. As you know all too well, Melbury's never been the one to sit around idly. She had her eyes on the Caribbean, formulating plans for island settlements for years. Now that a sense of peace has settled throughout the realm, she has finally decided to put those plans in motion. A chosen few has been permitted to become keepers of private islands in the vast archipelago, and you're one of them. Well, thanks, I deserve this. My industrious idea for procuring all materials needed to settle here locally has struck a chord with the Admiral when she read my proposal. So much so, she was so happily to grant my deed. Well, grant me a deed. You're handling said procurements, I hope. Oh, I could show you a thing or two about settling a enterprise of this magnitude, but I have something better in mind. I shall happily introduce you in just a moment, but you need to allow me towards a charming little cleaning I designated as your base of operations. If you simply climb up the slope ahead and proceed along the path, we should soon bump into, well, you see. Okay. This place is big, Jesus. This whole highland is just mine to use. Can you? I don't think you can use mounts here. Yeah, I can't. Oh no, until further progressing, okay, I guess you can actually summon. What the? What is that? Oh, it's a marmot. Wearing a kitty suit. Okay. Allow me to introduce you to the Fertrusius Furball, the leader of your team of helpers. Well, 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 if it isn't one of the owner herself, it shall be my pleasure to advise you whether you deserve it or not. Oh, yes, I think we'll get along just fine. In addition to your free-line friend here, I took the liberty of preparing a variety of other marmots to assist you in the construction and development of the isle. You'll be pleased to know that the largest and greatest models developed by one of the most brilliant minds of Charlian. I heard that a professor of the studium was searching for means to make use of this advanced automa. To make a long story short, I made him a offer he couldn't refuse. God, daughter, what did you do? Did you entice him with some bags of money or something? And managed to acquire all of them for the unbeatable price of free. Are you serious? For free? God, daughter, what did you do to make this guy give it for free? As I understand, the marmots were produced in secret while in the midst of the formulate plans for the mass exodus. Intended to be used as laborers on distant stars to help in constructing a new home for the people of Arthurus. It would seem all reason for their existence vanished when the threat to the star was erased. As you can imagine, the professor was quite conflicted over what to do with the remaining of what might have been his life's work. But after some negotiations, I convinced him to trust them to us, on one condition: we share the data retrieved from the development of the isle. Furthermore, while I know it sounds like an ordeal and a half to produce all the necessaries of the island itself, this is a simpler practical justification for such experimentation. You see, the Admiral's vision is for the people of all walks of life to have access to these island sanctuaries, and my idea might just be the most effective way to accomplish that. If one has the capital at hand to procure the materials and equipment needed for such a bold endeavor, it is a simple matter to subsist safety and comfortability in a remote location. But that limits potential island keeps to a partly few. Of those without such funds, who simply wish to enjoy the nature and live off the land. We must prove that such a feat is possible, and assist in providing these would-be island keeps with the knowledge they would need to succeed. Man, this place is built just, for people that doesn't have a house in particular, so you can have this whole island area just to customize. Granted, it's not like, you can have a FC house here, but still, it's just another way for people to have their own personal plot. Only then would these islands truly be sanctuaries. Fret not, Mistress Totoro, with acoustic Saurian ingenuity and know-how at my claw tips. This simple-minded individual, Junk, excuse me, despite the enhancements in vocal organ designs, the mechanism still gets stuck time to time. Well, it's better, and I can actually say his dialogue without getting jumbled up now. Goodness, that's a relief. But I leave it to you to get properly acquainted. I'll return to see to the fruits of your partnership when they're ripe for the picking. For now, enjoy your own personal paradise. Cultivate the land or explore. The choice is yours. Sure thing, Totoro. Yes, welcome to the island. Get the world when you're finished ogling the surroundings. I prefer to get on with this solid business sooner than later. I should also very much like to discuss the matter of my payment. Oh god, what kind of payment you're asking now? You may now visit the island sanctuary of a party member, free company member, or friend who has unlocked the feature by speaking by the Bowden in the Modrai docks. Okay, so if they want to visit it, you have to unlock it personally. You will be unable to visit the island sanctuary if the owner has forbidden access to their island. There is no one in the island in question, or if the island in question has already reached its maximum capacity. Okay, of course, it doesn't need to have maximum capacity for the island itself. Furthermore, you must be on the acquaintance homeworld if you wish to visit their island sanctuary. You may invite party members, free company members, and friends to visit your island sanctuary once they have reached a significant stage of development. Okay. Yay! Man, I'm gonna like this jingle. Welcome to your new home in the Southern Seas, your own personal island sanctuary. Explore the wild, build landmarks, grow crops, tend to the animals, enjoy everything to the slice of paradise it has to offer. No class restrictions, okay, yada yada. Island XP and Sanctuary rank. Accumulate island experience by engaging in activities on your island to increase your Sanctuary rank. As your rank increases, so too it will the fruits facets of the island's life available to you. Realize version of your newfound sanctuary by following a series of simple steps. A life of your island will be nothing short of perfect before you know it. Okay. Yay! So we can start exploring this place now. I might as well talk to this furball for a little bit. Now listen, Notorious. May I call you Notorious? Well, I will anyway. Before we get started, I will make it very clear that while you are the owner, I command the marmots, and as such, I demand a considerable sum. I would hate for us to get off the wrong foot. With that settled, beyond the slope lies a clearing that Mr. Startle believed would serve as well as a base of operations. Let us give it a look, shall we? Alright, Mr. Furball. A fine place to set shop, would you not agree? Yes, I think it would do nicely. Now, while it has much potential, this clearing is currently as bare as a white baboon's buttocks. We need some of the shelters for the elements if we are truly to make something of a place. Mr. Starter has told me of your exploits, but I think it's safe to assume chopping down a tree with your bare hand is outside your repertoire. Not that I ask you to, even if you could. You need tools to dedicate work for this nature. As such, first order of business will be to craft yourself a hatchet. You need these 3 palms. You need 3 palm leaves and 2 stones and branches each. Follow the east along the path to make your first foray into the wilderness to procure them. Should you get any funny ideas about exploring the isle, and up to leave me out here to waste in the rain, you find my twin, the fierce furball, waiting here for you instead. Before you go, I have something for you. It's called Iron's Index. It helps you keep track of your projects here on the island. Can't have you worrying about wandering varmints instead of our plants. That should be for now. Safe travels, and I'll be waiting for you should you need me. If I disappeared, it is because you've been mauled by a wild animal, I assure you. The Iron Index is now accessible. Access interferes by crucial information regarding the island. You can now collect materials and more with the gathering node, which may be accessible by selecting the appropriate icon for the node selection of the Island Index. For additional information regarding gathering on the isle, access the guide from the Island Index. You may perform all actions necessary to develop your island sanctuary by utilizing the modes available for the Island's Index. Finally, make use of the duty action, mounts, and modes to become the master of your new domain. Alright, so we got this index here now. Let's see, gathering. What's this sitting here? Guide. You want to get this all out of the way. There we go. Alright. Inventory. And at least it has a separate inventory. Sweet. And we got all this here. Oh, we have an Isle Return and Isle Sprint. Alright, alright, alright. Thank God Island Sprint lasts for a while. Oh, I can use mounts here. I want to do that. Alright, here we are. Let's start gathering, I guess. Do I need to be a gatherer to farm these things? I guess not. Man, I love this jingle, Jesus. Makes me feel like like my own way, a long way from home. Okay, back with all the ingredients I have. Excellent! You have collected everything. We can now move on to crafting your very first tool. Then, a hatchet. While we were out there gathering, you can do a little more than scavenge the old branches here and there from trees. Yes? Well, that will all change just in a moment. With the hatchet in hand, you may hack away as many trees as you like to secure new lumbers and tree sacks. The brilliance of the hatchet design, a design of my own making, might I add, mind you, is that even more of a non-mammoth like yourself can craft it with your own 2 non-mammoth hands. Isn't that wonderful? I uploaded the blueprints for design to your index. Go on, make the hatchet. The craft feature is now available. Access the sanctuary crafting log on the Iron Index to review the materials needed to craft an item, and collect said materials to begin. The Iron Stone Hatchet recipe has been added to your Iron Sanctuary crafting log. Crafting this tool will now allow you to gather logs from trees by cutting them down. Alright. Crafting, let's get this out of the way. Alright, let's craft this thing. Yay! I got an axe. Yes, that's indeed a hatchet. With it, you now collect all the logs you could ever want or need. Let's move on to the next phase, shelter. the hands of yours should be able to cut through even the thick barks of a palm tree, meaning you can now collect palm logs, a material vital for a soon-to-be built haven. The first building we'll make shall naturally be the most important, as it will be the very foundation of our base of operations. And seeing as I have a gift for naming things, I think it's best to leave the matter of your non-cultured to myself. I hereby dub this essentially facility the Cozy Cabin. Sure.